Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all praises, glory, and honor, which is due unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachar Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, a great most honorable well, and Shalom to the elect. Okay, starting with 144,000, and the rest of the elect. Okay, blessings, man. And I wanted to just I had one scripture in mind. And from that scripture, I want to just kind of see if I can, Lord, when I just flow and, bring some edification out in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shmi Shai through Yahweh Shmi Shai. So the scripture I was thinking about was 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 40. And it says, let all things be done decently and in order. Now, we understand that there's order, okay? The Lord deals with order, okay? There's order in His truth. And what I wanted to focus on is the decently part, right? Because it said, let all things be done decently and in order. So I'm going to go into the word there for decently, right? And the word says, euskeimenos. Let me play it.
Strong's G 2156. Euskeimenos. Euskeimenos.
Euskeimenos, right. And it says, in a seemly manner, decently, honestly, decorously, decently, honestly. Honesty is important, and doing things with a bit of class is important, man. And how we treat each other, how we deal with situations, we want to deal with it to the best of our ability, with honesty and with class. Okay? And that's something that I've been meditating on. Just through different things that I've been through in the truth, and you're always striving to be better. The scriptures talk about the old man perishing and the new man renewed every day by the Spirit. So every day we're growing. Every day you got to be growing in this truth. And the scriptures talk about what? That we're a noble vine. Okay, we're like a royal priesthood. So what does that mean? If you're that's like an elite level mentality. So you got to basically walk the walk of that, man. All right. Although we're in hell, we're in this flesh, we're beat down, and we deal with our struggles. The scriptures talk about what? Let me get it. Before I go more into this word, let me quickly jump from there to Colossians chapter 3. It says, if you then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above. Now, did not Yahweh Shai say that I am from above and you are from below? All right. Where Hamashiach sitteth from the right hand of Yahweh. So Yahweh Shai, okay, oh, look, the title of this is put on the new self. Set your affection on things above, not on things on earth. So on heavenly things, kingdom-minded, priestly, kingly, okay? For ye are dead, we're dead to this world, and your life is hid with Yahweh Shai HaMashiach in Yahweh, right? So we're setting our affection on the spiritual things. And what did the Lord say? He said, seek the kingdom first. Let me type that in and see. Here we go. Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh Shmi Shai and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. So all the things. Let's go to Matthew 6, 33. Right? Therefore take no thought. Verse 31, therefore take no thought saying, what shall we eat or what shall we drink? There's all these things that the Lord is looking after us, man. Okay? The Lord is looking after us. So our mindset should be on heavenly things, Although sometimes we do get distracted by the things that we are going through in this flesh because it's part of the walk. It's part of the fight. But it's the faith, it's the spiritual. It's spiritual. It's the faith that keeps us going. All right? Let me go back to Colossians. It says, verse 4, when Yahushua HaMashiach, who is our life, okay, shall appear, then shall you also appear with him in glory. So when Yahushua returns with that glorious body and changes his elect, we're going to appear, and we are the hopeful elect, we're going to appear with the Lord in that glory, man. Same body. Okay? And then it goes on to basically mortifying your members. We got to put away the old man. Okay? Move with a bit of class, man. All right? Now, let me go back to 1 Corinthians 14 and 40. Excuse me. And look, go back into that word decently. So it says, in a seemly manner, decently, honestly, decorously. Right? Check this out now. Let's go further into the root word. It says, of elegant figure, shapely, graceful, comely, meaning beautiful, bearing oneself becomingly in speech or behavior. Now the Apostle Paul says, though I be rude in speech, but not in knowledge. Now, sometimes we're going to be coming across different ways, okay? But when we're dealing with each other in the brotherhood, okay, when we're teaching, when we're dealing with each other in the brotherhood, it said what? Bearing oneself becomingly in speech or behavior. You can't just go and just talk any way you want to a potential member of the elect. You got to come with decorum, man. Keeping things in order. It says of good standing. Oh, of good standing, man. All right. Now the scriptures say, examine thyself whether thou be in the faith. No, you're not your own selves. It says, look, examine yourself, man. So we got to be constantly scrutinizing and examining ourselves. And brothers always talk about this. When we deal with each other, we might have had a conversation, okay? Especially if it's the kind of topic that's like let's say it's controversial, okay? Or there's some feathers ruffled. You're always going to be meditating and thinking about how, okay, when I said this and I said that, I hope that was in the spirit, how did I come? You got open communication, honesty. Brother, I hope I didn't offend you. This is what I was, and you speak and things. See, as long as things are honest and in the light, then it's good. You get growth off of that. You get edification off of that. You don't get it when it starts to become dark and shady, and you're thinking and you're mustering up your thoughts. That doesn't usually end well, man. Okay. So, Scripture says to communicate, forget not, man. Honestly. That's very important, man. And how we deal with each other is very important. Yahushua said what? But I'm going to get the scripture that I'm thinking of, but before I do, I'm going to finish this. It says, honorable, influential, wealthy, respectable. All right? Comely, well-formed, noble, decorous, comely, honorable. So, I hope that's the point on that, really. Now let me go from there to for the love you show one another. Let's see if it comes up if I type that in. Okay, let's try for the love you show one another. Let's see what comes up from that. Now this is what's that, 34? Let's see. There we go. That's what I wanted. Yep. This is John chapter, was that 13? Yep. John chapter 13, verse 34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. And what did Yahushua do? Yahushua, he taught us, he edified us, he sacrificed for us, he ministered unto us, He showed mercy unto us. He showed patience unto us. And these are just some of the examples of things that the Lord did. Okay? He kept the commandments. So what is love according to the scriptures? 1 John. Hold on, let me get that. 1 John. For 5 and 3. For this is the love of Yahweh Shemiel Shai, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. Because what you do, how we conduct ourselves, is ultimately, you're trying to do good. By doing good, by endeavoring to keep the commandments, which, we're not perfect, so we're going to go off, by showing diligence, by showing care for one another, to care the flock. What we're doing is, man, we're showing love to each other. Okay, love thy brother as thyself. All right? It says, a new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love one to another. So, hey, how we conduct ourselves, man, people marvel at that, man. Because you don't have that kind of order and respect and honor in this world. When we're out and about, man, brothers, people see how we conduct each other. That's why you're always going to get demons that are going to try and mess with you, mess with the brotherhood, and try and what's that phrase, man? Divide and conquer that shit, But they can't do that, man, because, hey, the spirit of Yahweh Shemiel Shai dwells with us. When 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I am in the midst thereof, So that's why whenever there's isms and schisms, it's best to just nip that in the bud quick as men, straight up, man, and honest, That's just kind of, something I've kind of just seen over the years with myself and just observing situations, and times where I've fallen short or got emotional or whatever. It's better to just be straight up honest, man, and that's how you build, and it gets better, So yeah, that's what I was meditating. I was meditating on that scripture in 1 Corinthians 14 and 40, and pretty much, Lord willing, this has been an edifying lesson, kind of straight to the point. And I hope that you were edified in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemiel Shai B'Shem Rakakadash. Okay, with that, man, I'm going to say Shalom. Shalom to the elect.